People who are silent about narcissistic abuse, people who are silent about abuse in general, they will not protect you and they will not protect your children. I got married at 28 and I'm divorcing at 29, part 12. Now I've gotten a lot of comments commending me for my strength and my ability to block my father, who is a narcissist, and my ability to separate myself from family members who have shamed me for speaking out about the narcissistic abuse that I've faced. I have no issue cutting off people who want me to be silent about the abuse that I've faced, and I have no issue cutting off people who are silent about abuse. I've even had a friend of mine who considered herself my best friend try to shame me for speaking out about the narcissistic abuse that I faced, and I've cut her off because situations like this really show you people's true colors, and anyone who's in the business of shaming someone for speaking out about the abuse that they faced is not somebody that I want in my life. Why? Because I don't trust you. I don't trust the family members who choose to be silent about the abuse that they witnessed within the family. There are so many women and men within my family who've experienced abuse, and not just narcissistic abuse, but physical abuse, sexual abuse, and others in the family turned a blind eye and encouraged them to be quiet about it to protect the family image. Now, when you come from a narcissistic family, and when you come from a family dynamic where your father has narcissistic personality disorder, anybody who doesn't agree with him in the family, he is ready to call them mentally unstable. That is just his go-to. Anybody who disagrees with anything that he says, he's ready to ostracize them, and he starts to call up others in the family, and he creates a narrative that makes them look like the bad guy. So if you don't submit to my father's control within the family, he's going to start a smear campaign on you, just like I've told you. He's going around telling people that my job is corn, even though I'm a lifestyle content creator. What he's doing right now is he's going around to everyone in the family, he's going around to the people within his churches. He pastors a church in Virginia and a church in DC, because I've spoken out about his narcissistic behavior and him filing a false police report on me, calling a mental health facility and telling them a lie in order to get them to harass me. He's going around telling the people at his churches, telling others in the family that I'm unstable. And so until I submit to his control, he's going to continue that smear campaign. Now, this has worked for him for pretty much his entire life. I told you that he's 64 and he turned 65 in November. Anyone in the family at all that doesn't want to submit to his control, he's ready to gaslight them and he's ready to love bomb them. And if those techniques don't work, he launches a smear campaign. His own siblings have never held him accountable for his behavior, and his entire family has just let him get by without any real accountability. Now, I believe that people who are silent about abuse in any form are just as dangerous as those who commit abuse. When you are born into a family with a dynamic of a narcissistic father, like I have, and a mother who ultimately didn't fully choose herself, she's chosen to be silent about the narcissistic abuse that she's faced, the control, the manipulation. And there are others in the family who have seen what's been happening and they've chosen to just turn a blind eye. People who are silent about narcissistic abuse, people who are silent about abuse in general, they will not protect you and they will not protect your children. If you think that your narcissistic family will change overnight, you're delusional. I have no issue cutting off anyone in my family. I have no issue cutting off any friend who has an issue with me speaking out about narcissistic abuse, whether it came from my family members, including my father, or from the man that I married. If you have an issue with someone speaking out about abuse, that says more about you. Ask yourself the question, why do I have an issue with someone speaking out about the abuse that they faced? What am I hiding? What am I protecting? Because I shouldn't be this triggered. Any decent human being who lives in truth and honesty will never have a problem with somebody speaking out about the abuse that they faced, whether it's in person or on the internet. I don't want people in my life who protect darkness. If you protect abuse, if you protect control and manipulation for the sake of family or for the sake of religion, I don't want you in my life.
Okay guys, that is the end of the video. That was a hell of a story. And I'm so sad that she had to go through that with her husband and with her family. Narcissists are everywhere, and you really have to be careful, guys. You have to be careful in identifying when there's a mask, identifying these traits, these behaviors, and work around it, work through it. She was very detailed in how to see these signs, what these signs look like, the differences between narcissistic traits and being a narcissist. And yeah, guys, please go show her some love, like her video, follow her. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Please like and follow my TikTok, even though I haven't posted anything. Please follow. If you have any suggestions, any thoughts about the video, please comment down below. I will read them and I'll try to respond as best as I can. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye guys.